What's up guys, Specstar here today with a live using the greatest stall team ever made in the OU tier. Now I consulted my friend who's, I guess you'd call him a stall expert to make sure I could come up with the best stall teams, the best stall team possible for this April 1st day. And I'm going to hit the OU ladder and I'm going to see what we can do. I thought to myself that I've shown off every playstyle on this channel except for stall, so I assembled a fantastic stall team. Now of course, when you play stall, you lead off with Mega Sableye, and I'm just going to go ahead and click knockoff. You're going to see we've got the focus punch, the knockoff, the poison jab, and the recover, just as all stall teams do. He's going to go for an acid spray, and I'm going to hit him with a nice and powerful knockoff. And now I'm going to go hard in my Gastrodon because that's the safest play possible. Yeah, we're going to Storm Drain that up. And just as all Gastrodons are in stall, we're a Choice Specs Gastrodon. And I'm going to go ahead and make a hard prediction, throw off an Ice Beam. Yeah, we're going to knock that Tangrowth right out. And he might be wanting to buy that Max Revive. Yeah, he's going to forfeit. He can't handle the stall team. When you play stall like this, it's just normal that a lot of people are going to forfeit. They don't want to sit there all day and take the stall. He knew that we were going to be there for hours if he didn't quit. So here we go. We see an interesting looking team. And I'm still not used to these sprites at all. Since it's stall, I'm just going to lead off with my Mega Sableye, because that is what stall does. I love the paper airplane for Kartana. That's one of my favorite ones of these sprites. The King Tangrowth is pretty good too. Now against this Volcarona, we've just got a... it might be a Roost, but I'm just going to go hard in Blissey, safest play. And he's that type. Okay, so we're gonna lose this game. We're not gonna be able to stall this guy out, I think. And as you see, just like all Blissies are in stall, we're gonna be Assault Vest, modest with a lot of speed and body slam. He's gonna avoid the attack, and yeah, we're not gonna be able to beat this now. You know, what has stall got for that type of Volcarona? Not much. Because you know that all these Blissies have to run special attacking variants when you are playing stall. So here we see an interesting looking offensive team, but it's got nothing for my stall. And we're going to see another Volcarona lead, and I'm just going to go into Blissey again because Substitute is not a set. And here I'm just going to throw off the Body Slam. We're going to see if we can get this thing paralyzed. 60%, because as all Blissies are, this is Serene Grace. Yeah. Hopefully it's not Roost. That would be a bit annoying, although he's playing it as if it is. It could be a little bit of an issue because, as with all stall teams, this is a Skarmory that's weak armor. But of course you know that because it's stall. All stall teams have weak armor. Blissey, or I mean Skarmory. What am I talking about? We're going to see its Z move, Inferno Overdrive, and it's going to break through our Assault Vest. So I'm going to, with this thing, I think I have to get it paralyzed. I'm going to go Skarmory and try to do just that right now. Let's see if we can get the para. He goes for Bug Buzz. That's a curious decision. We're going to be able to knock it out with the Rock Slide. And as you can see, just with, as in with all stall teams, this is a Sword Stance Fightinium Z Skarmory. Let's see what his answer to this is. He's got the Beedrill. I can go for my Sword Stance in case I survive his attack, and I don't. That's fine. I'm going to go into my Sableye, and I'm going to click Poison Jab, because as in with all stall teams, it's a Poison Jab Adamant Sableye. We're going to do a lot to that. I don't really have a switch in for this. I'm going to just have to try and survive Moonblast, which I probably won't. Yeah, I didn't have a switch in for that. I think I have to try to win this with Clefable. Weird team. It's absolutely standard stall. I'm going to tell him. This is about as standard as stall gets. Okay, I'm going to try and get my cosmic powers up on this. See if I can try and pull out a dub here. He's asking some questions. I'm just going to explain it to him. And I'm going to drop a GG, and unfortunately stall. It's not able to wall every team. We're going to end up taking an L there. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that like looks like they took a wrestler and put a seagull head on it. Wow, that is something else. Yeah, the sprites are something else. I don't have too much to say in response to that. I'm just gonna do what stall teams do, lead the Sableye, throw off a nice and powerful knockoff. We're gonna see Focus Sash. I'm gonna go hard Skarmory here. I'm gonna throw off my Sword Stance here, and he's gonna trigger our weak armor. And yep, just as all Skarmories do, I'm gonna throw off my Sword Stance, and now I've got the speed and the attack. I'm just gonna have to hope that Zygarde's not extreme speed. I'm gonna try and throw off a Rock Slide. Oh, he Megas. Oh, I could have pummeled that. That's unfortunate. Oh, he goes for Dragon Dance, so yeah, I'm gonna get to pummel that. And we're gonna knock it out. I guess he wasn't prepared for the Skarmory to be all-out pummeling, even though they all run that in stall. I guess I just have to throw off a Brave Bird on this thing, do as much damage as I can. I'm gonna try and beat this with Bliss. Okay, we get the Para, so let's see how much Fire Blast does. We are modest Blissey, as all stall teams are, of course. Oh, I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. That's a bit of a bummer. Alright, I'll try to get a Para then, I guess. Yeah, we're going to be able to take it out with Surf. That's good. It was Coco. I'm just going to click Surf. I don't want to give him a free setup with Hawlucha. He's got the dual screens, which is an interesting set. I guess I just got to keep throwing on my Surfs. Not too much I can do about that. I gotta go for my belly drum here. And hopefully he clicked the wrong move, and he doesn't. Unfortunately, we're gonna take another L there. GG to the opponent. That's just how stall is. It's matchup driven. Some you can get, some you can't. Now we see a Blissey, and it's got its Padawan over here, Chansey. The student will get to meet the master in this match. Of course, he has always lead off with Sableye. I don't care if he's got a Coco. And like all stall teams, I don't have protect or fake out on this, so I'm gonna just have to go right for a poison jab. He's gonna get the crit, unfortunately. That's kind of how you have to beat a stall team that's as good as this one. You gotta get those crits. He goes Charizard, and based on team composition, I think it would definitely be Charizard X. I'm just gonna throw off a knockoff. And it's Y, that's interesting. I guess it could have went either way based on this, but that's fine. We get him my Blissey, and I'm gonna be able to body slam something. Let's hope we can get the pair on Terrakion. Yeah, that's... Oh, who's Lumberry Terrakion? I got all these standard sets, and then we've got this guy with his Lumberry Terrakion. I know, right? Can you believe this nonsense? I'm gonna go for Rock Slide now, because I'm a man. I'm gonna predict that Charizard. Could also go Scarm, but I'm trying to flex on him right now. Because that's what you always do. Yep, stall, you flex. I don't know what he's talking about there. And yeah, I guess he didn't know that all stall teams have a Tangrowth with Rock Slide. He goes for a U-turn. I'm just going to throw off a Power Whip. I assume he's going to go... Wow, he goes into Coco instead of the Skarmory. He's going to take a ton from that. He's going to be able to knock us out with Volt Switch. And we'll see what he goes into. It's looking pretty good for Blissey at this point, although I gotta deal with that Chansey somehow. He goes Landorus, and that's my chance to set up with my Skarmory. And of course, the one set I think we haven't really talked about, as in with all stall teams, that Clefable is Cosmic Power, Belly Drum, as they all are, of course. I'm basically just explaining those for those of you who haven't played stall, either using it or against it. He has U-turn, he's going to give us our weak armor boost. Let's see what he tries to go into. He goes into his own Skarmory, and I assume he's just the same set as we are, although he might be a different set because his team's more offensive. I had to throw some Rock Slides on that, not doing enough. And here I gotta go hard into Gastrodon so I can try to put some pressure on him. Just gonna throw off a Toxic. That's fine. Probably see Chansey come out here. That lets me get my Clefable in. I need some chip on Skarmory so I can win with this Clefable. I don't even know if this guy's going to be ready for this tech. You know what? I think I did it wrong. I think I need to have even HP on this Clefable. It's my mistake. I'm going to go ahead and remedy that. On an otherwise flawless stall team, there's one mistake. And here I'm going to throw off a Facade. I was actually predicting him to want to go into the Skarmory. He didn't do that. That's fine. I'm going to be able to go into my Skarmory here. I'm going to Sword Stance up. And we always have the flinch chance against his own Skarmory. He goes Coco, and we don't have our speed, so we have to go into Blissey here. Actually, I'm going to go into Gastrodon. And I'm going to go hard into Clef, predicting him to go into Chansey. You gotta make these plays, because you know you gotta play aggressive when you're using stall. He's got Grass Knot. I'm not sure if that would have even KO'd us. Probably would have since he's Life Orb. I don't know exactly how heavy Gastrodon is, really. I'm gonna make the hard play and click the Focus Blast. Although he should know that Blissy's Focus Blast, because on stall teams they always are. It wasn't a Skarmory, and that is not a counter. Yeah, even without the drop, that is not a counter to Blissey, of course. We're going to be able to outspeed and knock that out. Let's see how well Landorus takes his Fire Blast. We have the Serene Grace chance. Yep. And I can just throw off an Ice Beam here. Get that overkill. Alright, I'll U-turn. That's fine. I assume he'll go into Chansey here. There's a chance that he goes into Chansey. Bad puns. That's what you subscribe for if you subscribe, and if you don't, why aren't you subscribed? Look at how premium this content is. Where else are you going to find someone totally making stall work like this? And he should have known for sure that this was Serene Grace because the team stall. I don't know what he's talking about. This is about the most standard stall team there is. Can he not see my Pokemon? Some people are just not so experienced with the metagame. And they don't know stall when they see stall, but we don't judge them. They're people just like you and me. We all started somewhere, right? I mean, when I first picked up my Game Boy and started playing Emerald, I didn't know what stall was. I'm just going to throw off a Focus Blast. I'm going to let that set up. And I guess it's time to try and win this with my Skarmory. I could try to predict Coco, but I don't think he would go into it hard right now. It's kind of a 50-50 actually. It's an interesting turn here. I might be able to win if I get this play right. I think if he gets it right, then he wins for sure. So we'll see what happens here. Well, not for sure, but probably wins in that scenario. Got the pummeling for that Chansey. He's really thinking about this turn. Yeah, I think we definitely won that there. I think we should be able to take this. I think Rock Smash should KO him. Since he's got the defense drop, I think Rock Smash should be able to KO him. Could be mistaken. Ooh. Unfortunately, I think I have to click my pummeling here. Didn't want to save that, but circumstances didn't allow. He goes in his Landorus and he gets the drop here. I'm just going to click Rock Smash. I think I have to get a flinch on this to win this game. I think I have to do that. And I'm going to try and see if I can get him with Rock Smash here. No, I didn't. I needed... I get the dodge. That's funny. Yeah, and we're going to take home the W with the standard stall Skarmory. That's why you see that Skarmory on so many stall teams. It's clearly very effective. And here we go. We're going up against our stall brother here. Yeah, no. No. I'd love to. I'd have to put a bullet in my brain if I played that game. We see an interesting looking Mimikyu sprite there. I'm just going to lead off with Sableye as Stall does. Conk doesn't usually beat Sableye. Maybe if it's some sort of bulk up variant it can, but I don't think it will. I'm just good to click knock off here. And that's good to take the item off of my low tick. I'm just going to knock it off again, mostly because I want to make him recover so I can click focus punch. Yeah, here he should recover. And I get to throw off a focus punch. It's of course the standard stall Sableye runs. And here I'm going to go hard in my Tangrowth. And here I can predict Venusaur. I don't think he would ever leave it in on that. He does go into Salazzle, which is not what I was expecting. I gotta go into Blissey though. And hopefully try to get a pair on something, unless he goes Mimikyu, which he might, but not gonna get too aggressive too early, even though Stall is of course the most aggressive play style. Unfortunately, we miss out on the para. If we get the para here, maybe we can get it with, yeah, we might be able to 1v1 this. Even if I don't, it should be set up fodder for my Scarm, or no, it's going to be a double down. That's fine. I'm going to go into my Scarm here. He goes to my low tick, and I'm going to Sword Stance up. Hopefully we can avoid a Scald Burn. See how much Brave Bird's doing here. That should put in range of Rock Slide, which is good news. There we go. And of course the standard Skull Skarmory's taking another KO there. And we don't have our weak armor, so I can't beat this. It's gonna get the KO on me, and I'm gonna go ahead here and try and make a play. I'm gonna go in my Gastrodon, I'm gonna click Ice Beam. I don't have much to break that Venusaur. Unfortunately, he goes into the Mimikyu. I'm just going to try not to let it set up by clicking my Ice Beam. Although Play Rough's doing way too much there. I think I have to go hard into Tangrowth here. I can click Earthquake pretty freely, since, of course, we're the Adamant set. We get the screen shaking like crazy. I'm gonna Sword Stance and hope it doesn't have Sludge Bomb, but it probably does. Yeah, not too much we can do here. That's gonna be an L. It's just how it is with Stall. Some matchups you don't have. My nose is itchy as hell. Oh well. Just going to lead off with my Sableye here pretty freely. We both have Clef brothers here. We're probably both the same set too. See Charizard here, and it's probably Charizard X because he's got a bunch of steals and a fairy. So don't have much for that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go Gastrodon. We should be able to break through this Clef. Unless it's specially defensive, like some sort of lunatic would run, instead of course, the standard Nerd Belly Drum variant. Yeah, we're going to dodge that, of course. That was well planned by me. I was prepared to do that. I'm going to go hard in my Clef, because I bet my Clef beats his. Unfortunately, he's got a million steals, so Facade's not going to hit anything too hard. It'd be nice if he wanted to throw off a Toxic on me. I'm just going to set up some Cosmic Powers. See if this thing can break through me. Hopefully it can't. We are faster than it. And he's not doing enough, so we should be pretty good here. He crits me, and I think I might have been able to beat. I think I might have been able to beat him with that. Ah, that's a bummer. Oh, on to the next game. That's how it is when you play install. Sometimes your belly drum clefable gets critted. It's the nature of the game, ain't it? And here I think I'm just going to predict it's Coco to be the lead and go with my Blissey. Blissey looks pretty good in this matchup. He doesn't have much to switch in on my Fire Blast except for his Mantine, and I'm not sure that would ever be a Blissey switch in. Unless, of course, he knows that this is the standard stall Blissey. So, yeah, he goes for a U-turn. I'm hoping he tries to go in a Scizor or Ferrothorn here. I think he may well be going into the Scizor. Yep. And we're going to be able to bop that with Blissey because this is, of course, the Assault Vest standard stall Blissey, which counters Scizor. See what he goes into now. He doesn't really have much for this. If he goes Mantine, I can try to get it paralyzed. He just saw a Fire Blast. Why did he go into Ferrothorn? I'm not sure what this man's doing. Now he's gonna click X. Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. I'm gonna try and find maybe one or two more. Maybe just go until we get our next win. That team's looking pretty difficult to beat, especially with Clef not being able to break through, and he's going to forfeit because he sees the standard stall team. That's funny. On to the next one. GG, my friend. GG. Unfortunately, he's got a ghost type, so Clef can't win unless I get rid of Blacephalon. I can just lead off with my Gastrodon here pretty freely. He would probably lead Coco. He leads Mamoswine, which is interesting as I have a Sableye that would always be the lead. I don't really know what he's doing. He didn't make the right play, but oh well. We're going to get a KO from it, so I'm not complaining. Scizor, that's his answer to this. I'm just going to click Surf. Yeah. Let's see if he used Bug Bite. He is not, so we should be able to knock this out. Yep. Gastrodon leading off and getting 2 KOs in 3 turns, as it always does when you're playing stall. I'm going to go hard in a Blissey. Hopefully he's not the subset. I'm going to go ahead and click my Body Slam here, predicting him to try to switch out. He goes in a D-Knight, and it's a big deal if we pair this. We don't. I'm going to try and throw out my Ice Beam here. Yeah, we're going to be able to knock that out, because we are, of course, the standard stall Blissey. And here I can throw off a Focus Blast on this Greninja. Hydro Vortex is not doing anything, and we're missing our Focus Blast. Alright. Not really sure what SA over here is doing, but it's fine. And Coco is not an answer to Blissey. And I have my freeze chance, and I don't know if this is a roll or not. Yeah, we get the freeze. Just as we always do with our Sewering Gray Standard Stall Blissey. And I assure you, you're going to see this team in the Smoke and the OU archives anytime now. It's just quintessential, this generation. We're going to be able to bob that Greninja and take nothing from its Dark Pulse because we're the Assault Vest Blissey. Unfortunately, he gets the crit, which lets him become Ash Greninja, which takes away our 6-0. But it's fine, I get to go into this and I get to click my knockoff. I should be able to survive anything he has. Yeah, we're good there. Now the Blacephalon becomes a bit of an issue. Actually, it probably wins. definitely gonna win. That's gonna be GG to the opponent. Gonna find another one. There's not too much we could do for that one. Blissey got weakened and we needed Blissey for everything else on his team. What is that Weavile? Holy crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and lead off with my Sableye. There is a snake in our midst. So I'm just gonna go into my Blissey. This Blissey set definitely takes it on. I gotta throw off my Body Slam here. He goes for the taunt because he doesn't know that standard stall runs Assault Vest Blissey. And he's gonna tell us that our mama is so dumb she thought Sylveon would be a light type. Ooh, that is a harsh one. That is a harsh one. And here I can just go for a Fire Blast. See if we can get the knockout, and we do. Or standard stall Blissey just always puts in the work like this. See Azu, and that's a potential issue. I'm going to go into my Gastrodon here. I don't think Skarmory can KO it, so I gotta go now into my Tangrowth and try to Power Whip it. No, we're gonna take the L there. On to the next one. That's just how it is. Still got nothing for that Azu. This is an interesting looking team. I appear to have fallen pretty low on the ladder. I'm just going to lead off with my Sableye. See Absol, I might try to go for the play rough. My nose is still itching like crazy. I'm going to go for a Poison Jab because I thought he wouldn't stay in, but I guess he is. And it covered also a little bit the possibility of him staying in. So here I can go into Clef. But this Clef can't win because he's got the Mimikyu. At least it can't win yet. We go ahead here and click the Facade. See what he wants to do. I think regardless, this is going to be the last game. I'm going to go ahead and Soft Boiled here. Thinking there's a good chance he'll probably go for Overheat here. Yeah, we're going to be able to wall that. I can start getting my Cosmic Powers up. And hopefully we can get a Belly Drum going. I get another Cosmic Power, and then we should be close to where we can click Belly Drum. And hopefully he won't realize that Mimikyu walls us. This team looks like a UU team in OU, so I'm thinking there's a strong possibility that happens. One more Soft Boiled, and then I'm going to click my Belly Drum. And he's finally going to switch out here. So we're going to hope he doesn't go into the Mimikyu, and he does not. I'm going to click my Belly Drum here, and maybe he'll give us a status to power up the Facade. He does, and I'm going to click it now. I'm not sure why he went for Toxic. Maybe he was assuming we would be unaware. Yeah, we're going to be able to knock this out. No, we won't. Oh my god, how weak is this thing? Oh my god. We did not even close to knock that out. I was very, very far off on that. I appear to have greatly overestimated the power of the standard stall Clefable. Now I can just go back to clicking Facade. And still, hopefully he won't realize that Mimikyu walls it. He shouldn't be able to recover up because he's burned. This thing really is bulky as hell with that Marvel scale, but not bulky enough for this. We got the power, the belly drum power. And I hope he keeps clicking recover until it drops. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Sod is a ton of PPs, so. Yeah, and that thing's gonna go down and leave us at full health, so there we go, I guess. Oh, he finally realizes that Mimikyu walls us after he just completely sacked his Milotic. So I'm gonna go into my Tangrowth. I can throw off a Rock Slide here, it's more accurate than Power Whip, and it covers him switching out into maybe Rotom. He shows the Wisp, and we get rid of his Decoy. He's looking a little less confident now than Mimikyu. Let's see what he has for the standard stall Tangrowth. He misses his play rough. That was a very tactical dodge. I yelled out, "Tangrowth, dodge!" at just the right time. And that's how that happened. Now he's probably going to be able to knock us out here, but he's going to go down too. And then Clef has the possibility of bringing it back. He goes for Wisp inexplicably. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he thought I'd try to save this, but burned the standard stall. Tangrowth can't do much. He might try to set up with Kartana here. In which case I'd have to go into our Skarmory. Let's see what he does. I'm expecting Kartana to come out, but this guy's a little erratic, so you never know. What the heck is that thing? It's got some sort of bomb on its back. I hope Mega Salamence. I haven't seen it, but I hope it's a croissant. Here I'm going to go into my Skarmory. He Dragon Dances, but he doesn't know that we're the ultimate setup sweeper, not him. Or maybe he does know that. Here, I think I just sack my Tangrowth. I'm just going to Rock Slide in case he tries to bring Ments back in. But probably he'll just knock this out. Now I get to bring Gastrodon in. And I can click my Ice Beam. There's no reason he'd leave this in, so. He's HP Grass, wow. Ain't that something else? He didn't get the memo that my sets were supposed to be the weird ones. Let's see if I can get my Cosmic Power going. Hopefully it's not Swords Dance Kartana. I think it is. I'm gonna go hard Skarmory just to be safe. He gives me the old speed boost. Now he's in trouble, I think. If he's locked in a Leaf Blade, I think he's in real trouble. Yeah, it's looking like he might be in some real dog doo-doo here. We might be able to get this with our Skarmory. Yeah, Rock Slide takes that out. That's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. Here's an Absol. I'm gonna pummel this. And that's gonna knock it out for sure. This set is real beautiful. I can definitely see why it's so popular in the stall community. And here I'll just be able to Rock Slide. I don't want to take the Brave Bird recoil. Okay, so he's trying to play around here, I guess. I'm going to throw off a Brave Bird. It's pretty free no matter what he does. He's going to knock off nothing and boost our speed. That's phenomenal. And here I can click Rock Slide. Yeah, we're going to take that out. Now he's down to just Salamence. I'm hoping Blissey can take an attack from that, or maybe we can even get the flinch. Oh my gosh, we missed. Now we really need a flinch, I think. Well, we'll see what happens here. Are you kidding me? And he goes for some sort of hidden power. What the heck? I don't even know what's going on here. And I'm going to go for Brave Bird here because it does more damage than Rock Slide and it doesn't miss. And we should be able to clean this up with the greatest Skarmory set of all time. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two about Stall, and have yourselves a good night.